Hey Taurus, it's me Marie and I am back with a bonus for you guys. Please keep in mind this is a general read. It may not resonate with all of you. Roles can be reversed, so put yourself where you see fit in your situation. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, as well as your donations. They are greatly appreciated. I am available for personals. If you are interested in booking a session with me, send an email and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. By the way, Taurus, keep in mind this is my only channel, so beware of impersonators out there who are uploading my videos. That is not me, so beware who you ask to do a reading, get a reading from. Only book here on my YouTube channel through my email address. Thanks. So the energy that is showing around you guys, you have the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress, SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed, lost, ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act, detective, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. In tarot, you have the Hermit, clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Sun in the reverse, clarified by Death in the reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse, clarified by the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords as the overall energy of this read. So I feel like with this King of Swords energy being the overall energy of this read here, Taurus, somebody is really in their head over you. This person is catching the blues. They're in this mental distress. They may need some sort of assistance from you. I feel like this person could be isolated at this time. But truth is, they know they can't work things out with you. With the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse, there's no harmony between you and this person. This person feels like you are very wise. You overcame some sort of heartache or heartbreak or loss with them here, Taurus. I do feel like this person wants to talk to you with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords energy showing up here. But whoever this is pretty much unhappy. The Sun and Death in reverse. So they never really wanted things to end with you, but I feel like this person wanted to eat. They wanted to have their cake and they wanted to eat it too. So Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck of this particular deck. A lot of you could have had a passionate new start somewhere else. This person could be brokenhearted over that as well. But this is a person who didn't take accountability for their actions. So it feels like this person pretty much ghosted you, which, shows that this person is a coward. They don't like to face accountability here. So I do feel like this person is doing some sort of detective work while Ace of Swords is clarifying the Hermit. So they could be doing some sort of detective work where they're snooping on you, researching you, looking you up online. Here, Taurus, I do feel like this person is sensing that you are in your power. You've called your power back. You're stronger than ever. Um, but there's still feelings here. I feel like, again, they walked away. Uh, you know, they walked away, even though they still have feelings for you. They didn't work things out. They chose to walk away. But they were giving you very little anyways, Taurus, and I feel like you could have been the one that was giving a lot. So, why is the Ace of Swords here? Wow. Page of Swords energy. This person is definitely stalking you, snooping in on your life. There could have been some sort of accusations here, Taurus. And what they're seeing is the truth. Like whatever these accusations, were, it's not adding up here, Taurus. So I feel like this is why this person is catching the blues. They could have thought that you moved on. They could have thought that you was dealing with someone while they were with you, and that wasn't the case. The truth is here, you pretty much did what was necessary for you to heal from this heartache. You took some time alone. um, you released this baggage, this hurt, this pain here. So again, they thought you were sneaking around. Seven of Swords, Six of Cups. The whole time was, you were in between spaces where, you were trying to figure things out for self with the Two of Swords, and so a lot of you chose to go to your spiritual team to ask for assistance to heal, to get through this, because this could have been a hard breakup for a lot of you. Why is the Ace of Swords out here twice? Wow, the Hermit. So it's like this truth that they're finding out or discovering is putting them in this energy where they're doing a lot of self-reflecting. I feel like these assumptions that they had on you is really weighing down on them, because again, I feel like this person thought that you were, in a new connection. 12 cups and a Four of Swords energy. They thought you got someone new. They thought you met someone new. You also have the King of Wands, someone to help you get over them, but that's not how you did things. So why is this Hermit card here twice, Spirit? You got the Sun in the reverse. So the accusations about you is pretty much weighing on this person. They're pretty much unhappy. They're in this energy of depression. You have the Sun here twice in the reverse, by the way, over this ending. Again, I thought they thought that you went to a situation that made you happy, and again, that wasn't the case. So now this person is unhappy because they're finding out the truth, and the truth is you were working on you. You were building yourself up, you were healing yourself, you were moving on because you felt like it was the right thing to do for yourself. It had nothing to do with another person. It had nothing to do with love or anything of that sort, except for self-love. But now this person is feeling dumb. They're feeling like an ass. Why is the Sun here in the reverse? The Hierophant. They are seeing that you went towards your spiritual self, your higher self. You may have took some sort of advice from someone else, meaning it was spiritual in nature. It had nothing to do with no one else. It had nothing to do with, there was someone on the side, and you were waiting on things to just go completely disarray between you and this person. This was all spiritual. So this could have been a spiritual intervention as well. Here, Taurus. Again, they thought that you were taking action towards a third party, towards, you may wanted to hurt them, and that wasn't the case. You just chose to heal. That was the passion. That was your inspiration. It was to heal. That's what the life force you had inside of you, and the willpower you had inside of you was to do better for you. Why is the Sun here twice? The Lovers. Yep. So somebody is unhappy they lost you. Could be a fire sign. Keep seeing this energy. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody is wishing that they would have healed things with you here, Taurus, and now they feel like you're not interested. Oh. So with this Death card showing up in the reverse, I feel like this is depression. This person never wanted to, they were avoiding change, They were still in old habits with this Death in the reverse. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person wasn't working on bettering themselves, They were too busy focused on security, still in the old habits, still going towards wish fulfillments, For some of you, this person could have went towards an older person with the Empress energy here. Maybe this was a wish fulfillment for them. But it feels like they're catching the blues because they thought that you moved on and, got in a relationship. Wow. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles energy that is out here. Yeah. Somebody's feeling weighed down by this passion new start. It feels like things started off good and now things are just all bad. I feel like this person peeked in on your life, got curious about you with the Page of Swords energy, and they're discovering what you have been doing here, Taurus. And you've just been elevating while this person has been downgrading here. Yeah, you've changed. The Wheel of Fortune and Temperance energy is out here, and this is why you're guarded with the Seven of Wands energy here. You're persevering, and this is what this person is recognizing here. You invested into persevering, becoming a better version of yourself, while this person was out there chasing the wind. So in the current energy, I do feel like a lot of you are in disharmony with this person. There's no room to work things out. I feel like this relationship is so far gone. This feels like old energies. Yeah, the King of Cups out here. This person is still in love with you, I do feel, I do feel like they have strong feelings for you, Taurus, with the King of Cups energy. And they may want to balance things out, but they feel rejected by you. Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry, Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles energy. You know, this is worry, intense anxiety, depression. Whoever this is very, very depressed, you know, and distressed because their assumptions is turning out to be false. So, Three of Pentacles in the reverse is pretty much somebody here towards you're not cooperating with at all. Why is the Three of Pentacles low here? Why is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse? Four of Cups. So even though this person is still in love with you, even though things are, you know, not in alignment for you and this person, I do feel like, you know, they are reevaluating some things here, Taurus. And I feel like through this reevaluation stage, this person, it's like the love is rekindling, you know, because it's something that you may have said, something you may have said just to make this person mad. I just really feel like it's not adding up because for what they're seeing with the Page of Swords energy, it's not adding up to what you said. So you may have said something to hurt this person, but you didn't mean it. You didn't fall through with, you know, going after someone else like maybe you felt like this person did. You just really, really stuck to your own guns and became wise. You allowed the situation to, you know, make you wiser here, and you accepted the lesson and you moved on from it. So you could have done it again to make this person jealous, but again, you didn't. You didn't step out. I feel like you didn't step out on this person like they may have thought that you have done. So the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords energy. You know, you just chose this situation to, you know, rise up, be a better version of yourself. You know, yeah, the Two of Cups clarifying the Queen of Swords energy. You might still have love for this person, or this could just be self-love here. You know, maybe you chose this situation to make you better for your new relationship that is coming in, Taurus. For a new person that is coming in here, you know, you found the strength to overcome, you know, temptation with the Seven of Cups energy, and you continue to push forward. And here you are in this energy, and you got somebody here who became curious about you and found out the truth that you did not choose anyone else. There wasn't another choice. Um, why is the Two of Cups energy here twice? Like I said, you didn't choose anyone else. You chose you. So this feels like you chose to self-love. Why this person chose to have a passionate start. But it feels like things, oh, excuse me, Taurus, my allergies are acting up. It feels like things set them back. You know, they're not feeling inspired. Uh, their energy has shifted. They're not putting the energy in this new connection like they once did here. It feels like in the past. So yeah, you took a leap of faith towards, you know, a new beginning. You started over fresh here, even though you were betrayed. You just made a final judgment call here, and I feel like you didn't go towards no one new. You just went towards, you know, healing of self love, recuperating, you know, clearing that baggage out the way, and manifesting what you want in your reality. Why is the Three of Swords here? Three of Swords, Two of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, again, you know, a lot of you could have been too stressed to just get into a new connection. Um, you're very indecisive. Again, I feel like a lot of you just decided to choose you over this situation here because, again, that was a wish fulfillment for you, and I feel like this person really broke your heart. It really crushed you, you know. Um, and you didn't expect things to turn the way that it did, but it left you no other choice. I feel like this person left you no other choice but to walk away here towards, because again, it looks like they were rebounded towards someone else, but they're not. It's not. this connection that they rebounded towards, they're not happy there, you know. So the situation left you confused. You may still have love for this person, but I feel like the love that you have for this person just isn't as strong as it once used to be. Here, Taurus. Give me one more card for this lovers. Oh goodness. Yeah, see, a lot of you was holding on to this person, but you chose to heal. So there wasn't, for some of you, there wasn't a new person. You just transitioned into calmer waters here. Now the storm is behind you, and now you're in a better space. So I hope that resonates, Toward, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.